Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you're all good. Paula will be joining us. She's just running a little bit late. So we were meant to do this at 9, but she'll be here in about 10 minutes. So I thought we'd start just beforehand. I won't keep you guys waiting. And thanks for joining me on the chat earlier. I just thought it had to be done. Hello, everybody. It's been a while, hasn't it? Nikki, I will make you I will make you a I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. I'm going to make you a moderator. That the word was there, just couldn't find it. But you need to comment on the video, and then I can make you a moderator if you do want to be one. That's no problem. God, I couldn't find that word for quite some time. I was trying to say commentator, but moderator. Yeah. But yeah, so it was great, and thanks for joining me. And I know that was quite it's difficult, isn't it? Because I think you can only stay quiet for so long, and we all have to sort of speak up at some point. So it's great. So this video today is more about the timing of of obviously Princess Catherine's announcement, and then it moved on very quickly to Harry and his sneak peek of his Polo series, which I found quite mesmerizing that he can do that and she can do that every time there's an announcement from the royals. It's almost you could bet on it and you'd win a lot of money. But obviously I wanted to speak about the anniversary of the Queen. I think everything that was been happening over the last couple of days, we've kind of got sidetracked a bit because there was meant to be a video out yesterday as well regarding the Queen's anniversary, and it's kind of been overshadowed really with all this podcast drama. And I just feel like we need to really take a moment to remember the Queen. You know, she was a massive, massive part of the system. Probably one of the strongest ladies within the royal family. And I think Princess Anne is having a bit of a tough time. I think I find her the most similar to that of the Queen. She's very stoic, very hardworking. And I think she's just struggling with the death of both of her parents. And anyone would be. It doesn't matter how old you are, you still struggle. Even, you know, however old they are when they go, you're still struggling. How old you are, you still struggle. And it's been said that she's having a bit of a hard time with it. How are you all in the side chat anyway? All good? Thank you for joining us again. It's weird coming on here twice. Oh yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thanks for modding. And yeah, Paula, we all love Paula. The two spawns of Satan are just disgusting. Let's have a look at this. When we hear in the press that they want to return to the family, they want no more fights, we need to remember what they do. And this is the problem, isn't it? I mean, it's almost it's you can guess what's going to happen. It was literally an hour later, I think. And I'm going to get more into it when Paula gets on here. I think it was about an hour later. And then they come out and they release their sneak peek of their Netflix series. I mean, why do they need to do that on that day? Every time there's an announcement, every time there's a significant moment for the royals, whatever it is, they have to get their bit of limelight and their little bit of attention that they feel that they need. And I find it fascinating that they can't see what they're doing, that they can't, you know, it's almost like they're treating everybody like they're stupid and they can't work out the behavior. You know, it can be coincidental sometimes. You know, things can happen on the same day, but every time there's an announcement, it's like Meghan gets this anger inside her and thinks, right, we have to do something, we have to put something out. And the competition and the competitive behavior is wild. Why? Why are you that competitive? Because it's not necessary, you know. You should be really supporting each other, and this is probably ties into a lot of what we were saying earlier. We should all be supporting each other, and you know, and they're in the same, what you could call the same industry, right? So why are they not supporting each other? And why is it that Meghan is just wants to compete with Kate, everything, Princess Catherine, with everything that she does? Yes, thank you. Hi all. Hi, yeah, my mods are great. Thank you. I will change you, Nikki, to a moderator as soon as you comment on it afterwards. I'll do it for you. Hello, South Africa. Hello, Barbara. It seems the Montecito, yeah, want the royal family to know we're watching you. Dangerous people. Yeah. Thank you very much, Kaza. Yeah, help with the channel. Smash the like, folks. What do you guys think of the intro, by the way? It's a bit different, isn't it? So Ron did that for me. I don't know. Do you think it's a bit too loud, the music, or is it okay? Give me like a bit of feedback on the intro. I quite like it. It's different, isn't it? It's quite wacky, quirky. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Like the intro. The intro made me jump. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a bit loud, isn't it? You get used to it, I suppose. Oh God. Yeah. Brilliant. I think they know that if their release ties into our announcement, it gets more exposure and thus it advertised faster and globally. Quite possibly. Yeah, quite possibly. It's definitely a tactful and calculative way of doing things, you know, calculated rather. It's Do they know when they're gonna release? Do they get sort of like inside info when the royals are going to release something, and then decide to put something else out there? So I have going to share the screen with you. Just bear with me a second. So let me see if I can get this up. Okay. So Kate Middleton tells of her renewed hope and appreciation of life after completing chemotherapy. King and Queen welcome wonderful news. So it's great news. I mean, what a relief that she's finally cancer free and on the mend. And I suppose going through that, it does give you a new lease of life. It definitely makes you feel you have a new appreciation of life, and that's what it says here, that she's got a renewed sense of hope and appreciation of life after completing chemotherapy following a difficult health crisis. And she made a lovely emotional 3-minute clip celebrating the recovery alongside their children. And the king and obviously Queen Camilla they've welcomed it as wonderful news and will continue to offer all love, thoughts and support to Catherine on her continued path to full recovery. And it's just a splendid, heartwarming moment to see. I really think, you know, what a tough year for them, really tough. And whilst Kate's message to the nation was filled with hope and celebration, she warned that doing what I can to stay cancer free is now her focus, and admitted the last 9 months have been a scary and unpredictable time for her family. And the princess said the experience has reminded her and her husband to reflect and to be grateful for the simple and yet important things in life, which so many of us take for granted, of simply loving and being loved. And I guess going through what she's been through would 100% make you see life in a completely different way. And I think they should be focusing just on their family for now. For it really is, family is the first and foremost, isn't it? Your kids, your partner, and enjoying life. You know, I think we all focus way too much on the little things that don't matter, and sometimes we just got to let it go. And look who's joined me. Who have we got here? Hello.
Hi, love. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
Sorry I'm late, and I'm gonna
That's
apologize
okay.
to everybody because, guys, I'm gonna show you my face, but please bear with me. I've been with this allergy. That I
Oh
told you that I was gonna
no.
be late. I woke up. I have been sneezing. I think I've sneezed over 500 times already. My head is about to explode. I just feel like crap. I don't
Oh
know what happened.
babe. You should have said we would have cancelled it
Oh,
completely.
no kidding. I'm not gonna let a little allergy. If you don't mind me sneezing, I'm not doing coke or anything. Gonna be there. I was thinking it's like Harry. She's pulling a Harry.
She's
My
pulling a
eyes
Harry.
right
She's
now.
doing an all-nighter like Hazza.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh.
How are you guys?
How are you
I woke
feeling today? You okay?
Yeah, it's just a headache. I took some anti-allergic. It's called Certex, and
Mhm.
this reminds me of Norway because when I was in Norway, the change of oh, hello, beautiful people. Hello, how are you guys? Hello, 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 hello. Thanks to Victoria for having me with Victoria's voice. And
Yes. Do you like the background, Paula? It's all changed.
yes, I saw that. Yes, and also that thing. How do you do that?
What bit?
The thing that you have Victoria's voice, and I don't even know how to
What
do that.
the intro or this
No,
here
no,
on
no,
the back?
no, no. The thing in the background of the thing is it because you do you must do a picture or something, and then you put it. Oh, very
So
clever.
Ron helped me do the graphics. I won't
I should
lie.
get,
He
I should
he
make more
he.
use of.
I paid him some money and he did it for me because I
You paid him?
yeah yeah I did.
I don't pay him. Screw that. It's like I sent them. I kid you not. I sent them a message today because when you guys send so much stuff on WhatsApp, we have a WhatsApp group, right, guys? And Ron is an expert at sending the memes and all kinds of things. I'll admit they're funny, but I think this is the message. Ron, can you help me? I don't know. Every time somebody sends me pictures and shit like that on WhatsApp, oh, sorry, but for profanity, they always get automatically saved on my gallery, and they're filling everything up in my memory on my phone. How do I stop that? Can you please? I think there's some fucking button. I'm sorry about the profanity. Like that in the phone to not save people's or whatever you guys send because it's filling up my memory. You guys. You
So
and your
there
Barbie
is
shit like that. Anyways, please help. I fucking hate. Oops, sorry. Never mind that. Never mind that. Yeah. So that's me, guys. This is why Ron laughs at me, and it's so funny because everybody, oh, you're hacking or you're photoshopping. I don't even know how to do I think I have somebody who helps me with my thumbnails and stuff like that. I have learned now that you can forward on WhatsApp to multiple people or something like that. I didn't know you could do that. Apparently, I had to get out. I hate technology. I really hate
well
technology.
once we're offline, I'll show you how to stop it from going into
Please,
your gallery. Yeah, yeah,
it fills it up all the way. It's just like, and Ron, and he sends these memes. They're funny, guys. I'll give him that. They're really funny. But they fill it up, and suddenly,
yeah.
I
I
wake
know.
up in the morning because especially Ron, he's an expert, because of the time difference. It's like 1 a.m. right here or 2 a.m. And I wake up and my phone is filled with all these little chicken memes and like cooking memes and stuff like that. And it's like, now where did I get this? I don't remember downloading this. And then I go to the WhatsApp completely. But he's the best. He's the best. He's the best.
Yeah, well, you know what? It needed to be done. I needed to put some effort into the channel and I needed to make it look a little bit sparkly. So I quite like it. I'm
Oh,
quite
I
happy with
love
it.
it. And purple, so regal. You
I
are a
know.
sneaky person. I love your channel, Victoria's voice.
I know, right? A bit of alliteration goes a long way, doesn't it?
Yes,
Always
yes,
helps.
yes.
It always
I know,
helps. Thank you.
I know you guys have a lot of questions about. I don't know if you know there was a live done about me.
They do. I've just done a live about you, Paula. I don't even think you
Oh
know about it, do you?
no, I've been out, guys. All of us YouTubers we don't have, this is at least not for me. I think that for the people who did the live, it is about me. It is YouTube is their substance. This is not for me. I mean, everything I make on this little channel goes to the school/shelter. And it's something very funny because when I started on YouTube, I told you the story, it was really by accident. And then months went by. I mean, I didn't even know you could monetize it, until I got an email from YouTube saying, you're now eligible to monetize. I'm like, I thought it was spam or somebody, like one of those emails you get from Nigeria. I'm the Prince of Nigeria, like Megan being 43% Nigerian. And I'm like, so I dismissed it. So for months I kept getting them because that you get that email, right? So finally I said to Henrik, my son, can you help me block this thing? Because it keeps sending me these emails, right? This is like 7-8 months into the channel. So we came, so Henry goes, Mom, you're eligible for monetization. And I said, where? And I remember when I got my first thing was $281.43. I felt so rich. But people think we make hundreds of thousands.
It's a great feeling when you first start making money on here, but you don't make as much as people think you do. You actually need to be
And
getting thousands of
actually
views
a
to
YouTuber,
make money.
if you go if somebody Googled me and they said that I make about $100,000, and I'm like, how? So what I think they're doing is they go by views, and my channel doesn't get that very many. It gets decent views, but nothing compared to, let's say, Taz or Lady C or people like that, and but it doesn't depend really even on the views. It depends on the topic, how much you get per 1,000 CPM. We get paid per 1,000 views, right? And that depends, like I was making 0.01 cent per 1,000 views at what point, depending on the topic. So it's so you guys know that. So I don't. So they go by the views and they give you a high CPM. Some people make $20. Some people that make $8 per 1,000 CPM, and I'm like, damn, who are they?
I've got, if I get about 3,000, depending on the views, it's sometimes 3,000 views is like $4.83. It's not much. It's
No.
like you build it up, don't you? And sometimes
Yeah.
you get more depending on. I mean, one of the videos I've got with you did quite well, but
Really?
it's like $100. Yeah, but it's not much. It's literally some side change. I think once you get up into like the realms of thousands
You
and
need to be in
thousands,
the
and then
millions. You need to be like,
yeah,
you need to hit a
yeah,
video. You need to hit, like I have a video that's not even about Meghan Markle. I think it's my biggest thing. It's got like 600,000 views. It's about Oprah, guys. And that video only made $432 to date. And I had over 600, almost a million, but it's the topic and stuff like that. And I'm sorry we're boring you with this. It's because this is where we go. People think that we are like mooching. And I didn't start my channel for money. I never.
no,
I'm not a sugar bug. Sorry, I couldn't help
no. I
myself.
think it's always. I think it comes from passion mostly. Some people do it for money, obviously, but
No.
I enjoy doing it, and I love to build it up to something that was I could live off, but that will take quite a long time.
No,
I think.
I've been at it for 4 years. You can't live off of this.
Oh,
For me,
really?
anyways.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
if you hit like, I don't know, maybe the Royal Rogue or somebody like that. But I'm not, and then they get endorsements, and it's all of that. But no, but so I just wanted to say that I know you guys have a lot of questions about that live. I just want to say 3 things because I want to move past it, because
go for it.
about it. Number 1, I was never approached, ever. That was a blatant lie that was said on that live, that they had approached me for. I didn't watch it, guys. I didn't watch it. Okay. That was a blatant lie that they had talked to me about, that they had talked to me. They were very sneaky that they said that they talked to me. The last time I talked to the person hosting that live was September 9th, 2023. I sent her a message about 3 months ago, and it went without response. Okay. Um, Number two, so you know, it is perfectly legal to request an informational copy or a copy of a birth certificate or any vital records in the state of California. That was another blatant lie said by those YouTubers. One of those YouTubers claims to be a registered nurse. She would know if she were any competent registered nurse, she would know the difference between medical private records and public records. Okay, clearly she's not a very good nurse because that's basically 101. So I have never in my channel, in fact, when people tell me stuff like, well, how do you get it? I said, well, the thing with the copies that we request is that you can't do anything with it because it says copy all along, it says copy all along. So you can't use it to get a passport or social security number or anything like that. And many of you who are here have heard me say that. And as actually, how did TMZ get a hold of that? Because they posted it 2 weeks after Megan gave birth to that phantom child. That means that TMZ committed a crime and posted it all over their website. Okay, that's number two. Okay, number three, it was a real email. All these people had to do was request I send them or forward them the emails. And for them, especially one of them who claims to be super techno genius, she would have known within 2 seconds that that email was real. Okay. But they were not interested in actually finding out the truth. They were only interested in trashing me. And they contacted a bunch of YouTubers because they wanted to be up, all of them, and they wanted to end my channel permanently. And the only reason that was not an apology, because they haven't apologized for lying in that live. They haven't apologized for saying that they lied about it, that anybody can get an informational copy. They haven't apologized for saying that they got in touch with me. They haven't apologized for saying that they stated there that I had committed a crime, which is absolutely repugnant. And by the way, I know you're watching. Put that fucking live back on. I dare you. I have nothing to hide. You don't need to take it down on my behalf. I'm a big girl, like Andy Signori from Popcorn Palace said. I'm a big girl. You can take it, Paula. Like Stephanie, when he said Stephanie was a big girl and she could take it. So I'm a big girl. I can take it. Stephanie, Sue, you can take it. Put the live back up. The only reason why they took it down, it wasn't out of respect for me. It was because they got so much backlash, and the things that were said were so grave that people reported that. Because one thing would have been we think, but they said that I committed a crime. That's a different story. Okay. So yeah. So F you, all of you. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm moving on from that. But all I can say is I if anything, I'm very grateful because for many months, Victoria, I suspected that there had been some YouTubers behind the scenes who started this campaign of hate, because this didn't start until February this year. And I suspect that it was Trevor Colt. I suspect that it was Sue Smith. I know Sue Smith, she's obsessed with me. And that's actually, I have a stalker. And then
I actually thought you guys were all friends, so I didn't realize that there
Stephanie was a friend of mine.
Yeah, so did I.
Trevor's a peasant, but I thought that Stephanie was okay, that Andrew was okay, Andy was okay, from Popcorn Palace. I thought it was okay. And then you should see the messages he sent me. And then he went on the live. He didn't even apologize. That was not an apology. Oh, well, everybody suspects, everybody complains about your reporting. Do you have any idea? We all get this, right? I'm sure you do, Victoria. You get emails from people saying that they can't stand this and this person. For example, I would get loads of emails about Andy Signori. I would get a lot of emails about Steph, that they couldn't stand her voice, that she's a clickbait, that she's all this for money, that she's a liar, that she only reposts what we talk. I would get this on a constant basis. I would get complaints about the Royal Griff, that the Royal Griff is a fantasist. And I would defend them. I would defend them. I don't have the Royals Grift email, so I can't forward her the emails I receive, which is what any decent person does. I get emails complaining about Pidina. I get emails complaining about Molly. I mean, people do that, but it never occurs to me to do a live or watch a video of a sugar and run with it and use it as an excuse to trash another YouTuber.
Well, this is the thing. We all report differently, don't we? And we all have our own opinions and our own stance on things. So we should respect each other's differences, and we all. I think it's better that we're not all the same. If we were all the same, it would be really boring, wouldn't it? We all have to have our own take on things.
Yeah.
And I like the way that most people do their podcasting. I think everybody's got a good format going on.
The only thing I didn't like is how they went after Molly.
Because so what happened with that? Because I didn't hear about that part.
I really don't know. I really don't know. Because Molly got a threatening message from what she told me. Sue Smith threatened her that if she went ahead and did the live that she did defending me, that she was risking her friendship. So we have a bully. You know that Andrew Signori went on his channel. Oh, it's freedom of speech. Steph and what's her name? Have freedom of speech and blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to Molly, she doesn't have freedom of speech. Because basically that was a threat. She tried to intimidate Molly into not doing her live, to express her own views in her own channel with an audience that she built herself. And then I haven't watched, I'm never, ever going to watch their channels ever again. I do not condone bullies. I do not condone anything like that. And what really, I wouldn't have spoken, but they've gone after Molly, and I do not like that because she only defended me, and she stood up for me. So
what did they say about Megan's mom?
Well, I really don't watch anything they post. But from what Molly has sent me, I've seen things on X, and that is indecent. That is really indecent. But in a way, I'm glad because for months I didn't know. I knew who they were, but I couldn't really come out and say it because I had no evidence. I knew that they were, because then a lot of YouTubers have contacted me and they have said to me, we're sorry about this, Paula. Just know that we have nothing to do with this. They wanted us to do this and we don't want anything to do with them, and we've blocked them. And I'm very grateful to them. So, but that's all I'm going to say. I mean, I've moved on. I'm used to people trashing me. I spent 9 years of my life with my ex who beat the crap out of me. And that apology, I haven't read it. I haven't seen it. I don't care to hear it. The only reason why they didn't even say sorry. They didn't apologize for the lies they said. They're making excuses. Those are not apologies. Okay. Those are not apologies because their intent was to cancel my channel. And the only reason why they're going there looking, they can't even muster to look really sorry. The only reason why they're doing that is because it's backfired. That's all. But even when Molly was there, I saw a little clip. Those two women were looking very smug when Andy was shouting at Molly.
So he was shouting at her?
Yeah. Molly had left crying. And the funny thing is, he said that I sent somebody to trash him, that is an absolute lie. That is, I don't say a mistruth. That is an effing lie. Andrew from POV, because I did not want, guys, I've gone through a lot of stuff, personal stuff. And actually, you know what? I know my temper. And I have receipts on many, many people. I didn't want to give them fuel. I don't want them to monetize off of me anymore. Stephanie, if you're sorry, I know you made a lot of money out of that live. You can donate it to me so I can put it to good use in my school. Okay? That you can do if you're that sorry. Maybe you can return the lot of money you made when you made that live exposing Trevor Cole for forging letters. I wonder if you're going to give back the money. That's up to the person. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to feel anything. I don't want to have anything to do with him. But Megan Small has done nothing wrong. I don't condone what they've done to her. I am used to people trashing me. And I'm thankful. I am thankful they did it. Because now I can prove who the people who were going around me trashing me were. Because Andrew said to me, oh, we don't like the way you report people trash you. Well, I don't like the way you report things. I don't like the way, I just don't watch you.
No, this is what we were saying earlier as well, because we did a little bit of a video on you, Paula, earlier. You can watch it later.
No, but the funny thing is that there are other YouTubers who, I mean, the Royal Grift did a series, I think 5 episodes, on pretty much calling out the Markles. And they didn't pick on her.
So this also stemmed from the video you did about the Markles?
Yes, the very next day after I called out the
yeah,
Markles.
because I did watch that and thought, oh, well, here we go.
No, but then Trevor let the cat out of the bag that Samantha Markle, he was showing the message, Paula, showing the message. This is like fucking high school. Not even high school. Like, this is elementary school when the mean kid's trying to gang up on somebody. But get was, I took on 3 governments and I beat them all. So people like that, they're not on my radar.
Why do you think, though, they want to take you down?
Because they come with receipts. Maybe I know that the funny thing is, I've always said this, when I was in Norway, it's racism. It is racism, because one of the things that Andy said, well, why would Meghan Markle call you because of that phone call, right? And it's like, I remember when people would say to me, why would Samantha Markle be talking to you? When I remember I said, well, Samantha reached out to me and she was talking to me. Well, yeah, right. Samantha, why would Samantha talk to you? Why would Angela Levin talk to you? Why would Kinsey Schofield talk to you? Like, it's racist, it's condescending, and it's denigrating.
Do you think it's racism, or do you think it might be that you're getting the kind of the gold scoop? You're getting like the cream off the top.
I don't know. I don't know what people are doing. I really don't know. With me, all I want is answers. Things don't add up. I don't believe that Meghan should be getting away with not showing the documents of those births, because by law she should. And me requesting that documentation. And like, you saw the email I posted with that stupid parliament. I even posted the name of the lady there because, that they're not in the business of delivering children. Is that a way to answer a freedom of information request from parliament?
No.
That is absolutely no way to answer it. So I made it public. I make things public. I mean, P. Dinah and I, Bookworm and I, we try to get the documents. And whenever we have the documents, we share them with you.
Yeah, no, and this is what I was saying on the live earlier. As far as I'm concerned, you go into a deep dive and research the hell out of everything. And I think, before anyone start slandering somebody else, they do need to have all of their chickens in a row, all their ducks in a row. And actually, why do they want to do that anyway? I think you just concentrate on your own platform, concentrate on what you're reporting, you stay to the moral compass that you want to adhere to, and that's then up to everybody else how they want to behave.
Yeah. It's disgusting. And I don't like how they also went after. I haven't seen it. I don't want to give them the likes or anything or the views. So I'm not watching it. I go on X and people are posting stuff and blah, 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 and I wish them luck. Apparently that's their modus operandi. They have their little clique, which is Trevor Colt, which is a stand-up citizen. We have who's gone after Taz, who's gone after other YouTubers. We have their clique is Sue Smith, not vintage, sorry. What's it called? That other woman? No, it's not the vintage, it's the other girl. I can't remember which one it is. That they do their lives and they trash me in their lives, H.E. Tudor. So that's their little group, because I know they go and do videos. To this day, I haven't gone and done a video about any other YouTuber. I
know you haven't. This is what I was saying. What is the point of doing that? It doesn't get you anywhere. It shows a very low grade of mindset as well. It's not a good look, in my opinion, to just slate someone for absolutely no reason. And I actually thought Molly and Steph the Alternate were friends as well. So that's quite.
We thought that we were friendly. We're not friends. I use my word very carefully. The word friendship to me means a lot. I would say we're acquaintances, and I thought we were in good terms. I mean, she came on my channel. I went, even Andy, when I wished him happy birthday last, I think a month and a half ago or something like that, he said, oh, you should come on my channel. And I said, sure, tell me when and where. I mean, and apparently this had been going on for quite some time. I just couldn't prove it. Now I can. And now I can move past it now, now. And this has made the whole community look bad, which I wonder if that was the whole purpose of it, to make the entire Mexican community look bad, because you should see the Sussex squad. They're going about it and mocking us. So I wonder if there's some YouTubers who want to make us look ridiculous, because I have tried to build a united Mexican community from people from different backgrounds and different views. We have different views on things. Latisha, Tumi. Oh my God, I saw Tumi's video defending me. Oh my God, I almost peed my pants. I almost peed my pants laughing. By the way, buy her book. Francis Page. I mean, because I figure we're all on it together. There's strength in numbers. So the more I try to build a community, these people try to tear it down. So I don't care. I'm moving past it. I really don't want to keep talking about them. If they come after Molly, then I will have to pull some receipts and put an end to this shit. That's all there is to it. So, but other than that, I got Molly.
There is a lot going on behind the scenes, but I'm hoping I'm not one for drama. So I just want
Me neither,
all ends.
Lady, guys, I'm an old lady. I'm like Tumi described.
An old lady.
No, Tumi described me. Paula is a woman sitting in her home with her dog in the background. Tumi, it's your niece city. So but that's all I'm doing. I don't have a fancy studio. Guys, I used to take you with me on my walks to Norway. I am not a professional. What I am, and I'm a person who calls, sends emails, asks for questions. I want to know answers. And, I get to interview some people and meet people and on the way. And that's about it. I don't sit down. I'm going to do a video about the Royal Grift. I'm going to do a video about TNT. I'm going to do a video about Trevor. I'm going to be a.
But can I ask you though, what do you think the reason behind that is? Because I don't really understand it.
Because I got too close to a lot of things.
Is there yeah, go on.
I got too close to a lot of things, especially from that phone call that I received. And I told Samantha about that phone call. And that was some information this person gave me that is not of the public domain, which Samantha confirmed. This information could have only been known by Rachel Meghan Markle, by Samantha, and Mr. Markle, and Thomas Markle Jr. And I told it to them, and Samantha was freaking the F out. And I haven't shared that information. Ron knows the information. And as soon as that happened, and it's funny because I said to her, you know what, when I got the printout from the phone call, I offered it to her. I was happy. I said, you know what, I got this thing, and you can have your lawyers request it directly from the company and you can verify that number. And then you have something for your court case. Radio silence. Radio silence, right? Radio silence completely. And there's something. And after that, I said, and when I confronted her about, because when she admitted those things that were said to me in that phone call, I said to her, but wait a minute, this is not what you said to the public. You know what I mean? And then she immediately went off of me and she called me a sugar. But I was just asking because if she's admitting this in private to me, that means that something is not right. But I don't care. I just want to continue doing my things. I'm going to continue, investigating, trying to get to the truth.
I wanted to ask you, Paula, if any of them ever invited you on, would you go on their channel?
No fucking way. They can fucking drop dead for all I care. They're dead to me. I hope I answer my question very directly. Once a bully, always a bully. A bully is never sorry. A bully is only angry that things backfire. It's very Meghan Markle and Harry, if you think about it. They never take responsibility. They only blame. It's not really enough. You know what it reminds me of? Is when my ex-husband used to beat the crap out of me. And the next day or 2 hours later, he said, oh, I'm sorry, but you made me do this. You made me do this. Your fault. And when they're beating you, they go, it's your fault. You made me. And they're beating you in the face. This is why I have this thing on my mouth. And they're beating you in the mouth. They're beating you in the face. And they're like, you're making me do this to you. Really, Alf? I didn't know that I was grabbing your fist and punching myself with it.
I know. It's always your fault, isn't it, when
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
else does something wrong and they turn it back around on
Oh, yeah, yeah,
you.
yeah. It's always your
Yeah.
fault. It's always your
Mm,
fault. And the
mm,
worst part of it all is you end up apologizing. I'm sorry.
mm.
I
Yeah,
didn't mean to.
because
Yeah.
you question yourself afterwards as well. You question your own sanity, don't you? That's the
Yeah.
problem.
It's called
Uh,
gaslighting. What they
yeah,
did to Molly was gaslighting, bullying at the highest order.
it is a shame because we are all meant to be, on each other's sides. And I think what's happened now is everybody that knows you, Paula, and loves you, we've had to come out and say something, because I think we were getting to a pressure point. It's like a pressure cooker boiling over. And it's different, I suppose, in one respect, when it's people that are watching and don't know you. But when we've got a community, and then it's trashing on each other as YouTubers. We need to show our support and our stance and where our loyalties lie, right? That's how I feel when this sort of stuff happens. And it's not nice to see, is it? It's I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to feel the
No,
way that you did
I was crying.
yesterday.
I was crying for Molly. I was crying for Molly. I have so much shit going on in my life that I can't. And when I saw them, with when my ex-husband was coming after me with Norway, I had a risk of having my son getting taken away from me, or my son fearing for his life that he would be sent back to his abusive father. I would go every night hugging my son because I felt so powerless,
I
and nobody
know.
was giving me a platform, and my son was scared. you know that really got to me. And so this is why I have this little platform, and this is why whenever I can, I lend my platform to people, because I know how it feels not to have
I know.
anybody listen to you, you know? So I would never fucking lie, especially with stuff like that.
No, I
I
know.
forward all my emails to Ron and stuff like that,
Mm.
and it's
I
so
get
that
upset.
that does get to me. But Steph, the altar nerd, she doesn't. Sue Smith saying that having an autistic son sucks doesn't get to me. Andy Signori saying, "Do you want to end things like this?" And as I said to him,
So
why
what
would
did
these
she say
things
about an
only be
autistic
better?
son? What did she say about autistic
Somebody
son?
said to me that she said it sucked to have an autistic son. I mean, I don't know, but
Well, my
anyway,
son's autistic and he doesn't suck. He's the most beautiful thing in the world.
of course. I actually have one of my girlfriends. She has her son is autistic. He just graduated from sixth grade with honors. We went to his little get together, and it was so funny. He's so cute, It's like he looks at you and I go, "What are you looking at? I know what you're looking at. I know you're looking at my gray hair. Just say it." And I just tease him like that, call me old. He just laughs. He's so cute.
I just think I was born in the dinosaur era. I don't know, back in
I,
your day.
I didn't hear her say that, but somebody said to me that she said that. So I just
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Um,
I don't. So for them, but it did hurt me when I saw Molly, because she was horribly bullied as a child. So that got to me, because she's a good friend, and I don't like, and as I said in my video yesterday, if I had known her, because when I was in high school I was very popular, guys, and then but yeah, I don't have patience for bullies. I don't have patience for that kind of behavior. I lived it with my ex-husband for years, guys. I will never. I now I know the term gaslighting. I didn't understand what that was. When you're they almost made Molly apologize to them. Well, Steph, the alter nerd, and Sue, whatever her name is, were trying not to smirk too much when Andy was yelling at her.
no, they didn't. What is this still up? This live? Is this, or is this a different
Well,
one?
they took it down, but please put it
Uh,
back up. Put it back
so
up.
so
Stand
there
on
were
your word.
two lives,
Yeah, it was a
right?
Steph
Okay.
Filter nerd, but that's the
And
one
they
that she
took
took
the
down.
other one down where they berated Molly as well.
Yeah, that's their apology one. Don't take down the live on my account, because they said that they did it for me. Don't do it. Please put it up. You stated that I committed a crime by requesting a copy of Lilibet's birth certificate in the state of California. Leave
Oh,
it up.
If it's still live, can you send it to me, guys? I want to
No, it's
see it.
not. The
Oh, it's
Staffing
not. No?
Alternator hasn't put up the
Oh.
live she did with me with Sue. She hasn't. The one that's up is the one, as far as I know, the one that's up is the one that that Andy um did with them, hosted with them. But I don't want to talk about it because what I want to talk
Yeah,
about
no, I
now,
know. Yeah,
I
no,
want to talk
yeah.
about Catherine.
Well, I wasn't going to ask you about it. I was just going to see if you wanted to speak about it, but you did.
No,
That's
no, no. But I
fine.
just wanted to say
Yeah, I'm
those.
going to leave it.
I am okay, guys. I am okay. I am very much okay. This is why I haven't, and I'm not going to talk about it. You know, I'm not, because the more we talk about it, the more fuel we give it to them, and the more we look like idiots to the Sussex squad. Which is, I believe that that was their ultimate goal, because it would never occur to me to go watch the Debunked Queen, which is one of the biggest Sussex squaddies, grab one of the videos criticizing the royal grift and go, oh my God, the Debunked Queen said, and I can prove. Just listen to yourselves. And I can't just even say that, it's insane. It's absolutely insane, so no, no, no. But
Well,
let's talk about
you've had a hell of a lot of support, Paula. So everybody's been supporting you on this channel. So I'm really, really pleased with that. Everyone's got a lot of love for you. You know that. So
Well, yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for that. And I just want to clarify something. I didn't send anybody to cuss Andy from Signori. Andrew from POV wanted to come on instead of me, because I really don't want to have anything to do with him. And he was so livid. So he said, "Can I go in your place?" And I said, "Sure, go if you want." And then he got into a fight with Andy Signori, because apparently, it would have been great to have Andrew there, a man, instead of a woman like Megan Small. I was so sad, because she sent us the message in our private WhatsApp, and she was crying. And you know how she is. You guys don't know her, but to me, she's so young, and she's so cute, and she's so sweet, and her little man and monster. She's very, very nice.
she done a great thing by standing up for you, and going into what I would say is a bit of an uncertain live. Really, she didn't know which way that would have gone.
Yeah.
So
The little bit that I
she
saw,
stood her own ground.
the little bit,
I mean,
yeah, the little bit that I saw Sue Smith smirking, and Steph trying not to smirk, and Andy just yelling at her, and I'm like, dude, chill the F down.
that's bullying, though, isn't it? If that is the case, and if it wasn't very nice, then it's you have to have a level of respect for each other. And
Yeah.
I do feel like people sometimes can be sheep. They just follow one person and continue to act in a way that they probably wouldn't do if that person wasn't around. It reminds me of high school.
Yeah. Let me show you something, guys, here for you guys to watch. This is an interview that Samantha gave. I don't know if you can see it here. Can you see it? This is Samantha here.
Do you want to send it to me and I'll put it up on the thing?
I'll send it to you. Easier. I can do that. Yeah, you can do that. I
can do that now. Yeah, I'm getting a lot better, Paula.
No, it's technology, and it's stupid allergy. I don't know why I'm allergic to, because I was fine.
It's stressful. The last couple of days have been difficult. Well, your last couple of weeks have been hard, Paula, to be honest with you. Your immune system can shut itself down.
Yeah. I just sent it to you, gorgeous, by WhatsApp.
Look. Oh, WhatsApp. Can you send it to me through here?
No, wait. I'll do it. I know what I'll do. I know what.
Yeah, you do it.
God, I can do this. Wait a minute.
You can do this, or I can share your thing.
Yeah, I forgot that I'm the master hacker.
Your thang.
No, I forgot I'm the master hacker. I forgot.
You are.
I'm a master of fortune.
You're like that Leonardo DiCaprio in the film. What's his name?
Okay, let me see that. I got that here. So now I share with you guys.
You got left the cocaine, Paula.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm pulling a Harry here. Okay, you ready? Can you share it? Can you share it?
Okay, ready? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, at the stage. Oh.
You had it right. Are you sharing it?
Yeah. Can you press play? You've
Yeah.
got
Did
the
your
thing.
dad ever
Yeah, go
meet
for it.
Prince Harry?
Let's go back to the beginning. Don't speak away.
Did your
He's flying. So which one is it?
Wow. So we always were told that they never met. They've never had an
Oh no, at the
introduction.
beginning, Mr. Markle lied. He did a few interviews saying that he had met Harry, and then they took it back. They said he hadn't.
Why though? What's the point in lying about it? You either have or you haven't. What's the point in changing the story?
I have no clue.
Oh wow, Footsie girl, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much for that. As a nurse, Sue should have known this was never close to HIPAA violation. I know I have taken many courses on it. I support Paula, Molly, Victoria, Tina. Thank you, content creators with integrity. Also, just cancelled Netflix. Oh, thank you very much. It's very kind
Oh,
of you.
that's
Thank you.
disgusting on Netflix, huh?
This is what it was all meant to be about. With this whole drama, it's like, whoa, like I was meant to be doing a video yesterday on on the Queen's anniversary, and I thought, oh well, I can't really do this now after everything that happened. It's just overshadowed, what we're meant to be talking about, really. It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
let me show
yes,
you this picture. Let me show you this picture. Let me show you this picture. Let me show you this is funny picture. Well, not a funny picture, but I just want to say something here. If you can share it.
yeah. Oh, it's so lovely, isn't it?
Disgusting. What is he doing to our princess? Get off of her. Look at Charlotte's face. He's like,
Do you know what?
"Ah,
I
so
am
gross."
I'm so pleased she's out of the woods and she's on the mend
Well, no,
and
no, no.
she's
Wait a minute. She
comfortable.
says she's finished her treatment, not that she's out of
Yeah.
the woods.
Well, I know they have to go back, don't they, every year? I don't think
No, you have to monetize. You have to monitor it very carefully for the
yeah.
first few months because you think you're free of cancer,
Yeah,
and then
you do. Yeah,
people
they
people
do.
in our life know that.
Yeah, they do have to go. You do have to go back, but she's at the end of the treatment, which means that her health should be in a better way. She shouldn't be feeling as tired and as lethargic as
I
you
can
do
guarantee you
feel.
that Meghan Markle would have given her ugly toes to be the one lying on the sand like that with Prince William. I can guarantee it. That
What?
woman must have been writhing in pain and hatred because that's a real marriage.
Oh, I thought she like Prince Andrew, Paula. I thought that was her first go to.
Well, look at that. I have some pictures here, guys, because it's so cute. I think they're so cute. That's a man in love. That's a man in love.
Yeah, no, it is lovely. The pictures are beautiful, and I think it really makes it makes you feel warm inside knowing that they're back on track, and that kind of bit of relief now that of being out of that chemo time. I think it's good. But
Yeah,
it's
she's living with joy. This is a woman who's living with joy,
yeah,
and a woman who has real children, because it's true. She has real children. She has real kids.
she has
Okay,
kids that we see.
I want
Maybe.
What do you think is gonna be Megan's next move? I'm gonna share you this other picture because I am so in love. I was crying my eyes out when that thing came. I don't know. It was so touching. I'm showing that picture.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. They look really happy, don't they? The kids look happy.
I
It's
mean,
got to be a massive relief for all of them to be out of this sort of stage, because I know chemo is so intrusive. It's really hard to live even in a house with a chemo patient, because you have to make sure everything's sterile all the time. You have to really be on point with everything in that house. It's that in itself is hard going. So to come out of it, you can see the relief on their faces, and they look like they're lighter, when someone's just got the less weight on their shoulders.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I really do know the feeling, guys. I know that feeling. I really do know it. It's like I remember. I do remember that feeling. It's like when you're used to walking with a stone in your when you're walking used to walking in this with a stone in your shoes, and suddenly you don't feel that stone. Or I don't know if you've ever walked with that. Like, backpack filled with heavy stuff, and then when you take it off, it's kind of that relief, you know. Um,
Yeah.
Tegan Cousins, my mother had breast cancer at 27 and was monitored for the rest of her life. She lived to 74. She passed in 2016. I am so sorry about that, sweetie. But that's awesome. Yeah, they need to monitor. I mean, look at this picture.
Yeah.
Sharing
She
it with
does. She looks amazing, doesn't she? She looks glowing. But
that's
you
joy.
know, it's such a
That's joy.
scary, scary time because cancer is, you know, we never know. We never know, you know, what's around the corner. And she's been saying, you know, it's given her a new found sense of purpose, feeling like life, you know, you feel like this life has more to it, and that her main focus now is going to be her family, which I think it should be. You know, everything else is really null and void after something like this. You know, we do take life for granted, and really we should be enjoying every
So
moment with.
beautiful. She's so,
Yeah.
and you know that the dress she wore sold. I just want to say something to Del Plummer. I had chemo. It takes 2 years to get back to full normal. I'm sorry, but are you okay now, Del?
Yeah,
I hope
chemo
you're okay,
is
buddy.
so intrusive and so intensive, and it makes you sick, really. You know, there's no two ways about it. It's different
Scary. The
types.
C
There are
word is
different
scary.
types.
The C
Yeah.
word, it's scary, guys. It is
Yeah.
really, really scary, you know.
Mm,
But I
mm.
can guarantee I'm going to share this. I'm loving these pictures, guys. You have no idea. I've been chuckling all morning. I've been giggling all morning. Show because I was looking. I can just imagine Megan. Oh my God. I would give anything to be a fly on the wall. I would give anything to be a fly on the wall. They must, Megan, because did you know? I think Harry's still not back in California.
So, sorry, say that again.
I don't think Harry's back in California.
Oh, really? Where is he?
Well, I think it's still in the United States.
Okay. Right.
And you know that,
Whereabouts?
that little bookstore thing? I mean, what do you guys think? That look, she ambushed Oprah. That woman ambushed Oprah. Oh, that was such an ambush. You can see there's no mention of this grand bookstore. Oprah announces her books club, guys, and what books she's going to be reading. She always does that. This was a
Mm,
book opening from a local place, and Harry was supposed to attend. And who to show up? She successfully pulled what she couldn't pull off at the Kevin Costner thing when she tried to get a hold of that mic. And they said no,
mm, mm.
because you can see
So,
Oprah. No, Oprah didn't take a picture with her on her own or anything like that. You know, she wanted to do this. If I'm going to share this with you, this is what she wanted to do. I think we all remember this. Are you sharing it? Are you sharing the screen?
yep. Is that?
Okay, you are. Let me know because I'm half deaf. Here, this is Megan. This is what they wanted to do. He wants him to give her. Look. Let's go back because I love this. Give her no. He laughs and look. Let's watch it. This is one of my favorite things. Give it to Megan and look at her. I wonder what she must have given him like killer stare and like look at everybody's looking at it. I love this. Look at Kevin Costner's like what Kevin Costner's just looking ahead. Look at that. He looked away because it's so embarrassing, you know? He looked away. Did you see Kevin Costner looking away because it's so embarrassing? He just grabs on and just like
I know that's when anyone's in an awkward position, they do tend to look down or
that's
away,
what
don't
they
they?
do.
Like, because
But that's what they do.
yeah, you just don't want to be part of it. But how did you feel about them releasing his new Netflix series? Literally, and was it an
Oh,
hour
you
later?
know what? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to think that Catherine's message, beautiful message, family message, of love, hope of a woman surviving cancer or still going through cancer. She's not all. And you know what's so beautiful of that message? I don't know if you guys got it, but to me, it's interesting how they started that message deep, dark inside of the woods, and they were getting out of the woods into the ocean. It's like she's out of the woods. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's out of the
Was
woods, and
very
it's
subliminal. That was a
yes,
very subliminal thing. She's
yes.
out of the woods. She's walking out of the woods, and it's Louis, you're leading us out of here. She's and that gladiator. thing, guys. Did you see that gladiator scene?
No.
Don't you remember the Gladiator movie? Maximus
Oh
Aurelius,
yes. Oh yeah,
when
yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
walking
yeah.
through the field and he's running his hands through the little bush, the thing that Catherine did. That was a gladiator. She gave me chills. That woman, that is a woman, guys. But it's not on par with Harry, torturing a horse. Because we know how Harry likes to torture. You know that he rode that pregnant horse to death. Literally, the horse died, and he made the pregnant horse bleed. They told him not to ride that horse. You didn't know
When?
that?
No.
No. Let me get that article. Let me get that article for you. Prince Harry.
Why do you think that they decided to release the teaser for their Netflix program just
Especially
after
because it's in
Catherine's
December.
news? Yes, exactly. So it's like it was for the Polo program, wasn't it? Which is meant to come out, in December. But why did they release it on the same day?
Because Netflix is skanky. Netflix X skanky, and they decided to. Um, I have this here. Here we go. Let me see. Prince Harry faces animal rights problem. Wait. Oh, look at this. Let me see if I can, because some of these things you have to pay for them. Let me see. It says here, Prince Harry faces. Can you see that? Prince Harry faces animal rights problem. The sports place played on horseback, blah, blah, blah. This Polo is best known for blah, blah. I'm just looking for this. Prince Polo has been long criticized by animal rights campaigners, but that's not the one I'm looking. I'm looking for the one where he killed his horse.
And was that from his Polo
Oh, yeah,
filming?
here it is. Here it is.
Okay.
Here it is.
Right.
Here it is.
Mhm.
Harry's blinding cruelty. Says here. Oh, this is from the Reddit St. Markle. As someone who has been around Polo for most of my life, this really infuriates me. There is not the first time Harry has done it. In fact, he's known for this sort of cruelty. He made his pregnant horse play a game and wouldn't listen to anyone. She died after the game. That's, yeah, but let me here it is.
How
The one
could
that
you
says
do
here.
that?
It says here, PETA, UK. The death The death of Prince Harry's polo pony is not an isolated incident. The death of Drizzle, a pony Prince William and Prince Harry used for polo, has been in the news recently. According to media reports, Prince Harry was taking part in the second half of the charity match when he realized that Drizzle was struggling. Within minutes of being retired from the match, Drizzle suffered a heart attack. But let me see. But that's not true, because he was told. This is 2010. Oh, here we go. It says here, that's him riding that pregnant horse. And
I didn't think you would be allowed to ride a pregnant horse.
he wasn't. He wasn't supposed to be riding the horse, and people, but nobody can say no to Harry. What Harry wants, Harry gets.
Why would you want to ride a pregnant horse anyway? What would be the benefit of that? It's going to be slower for starters. What
No,
is
but
the
that was
point
brutal. And then
of?
he had the spurs, and he was making her bleed.
Oh, that's horrible. What is wrong with him? You know, it's really weird actually, because I put up a short on my YouTube of a pregnant horse lying down in France,
Yeah.
which just kind of it's weird that because I've never seen a pregnant horse and I've never seen a horse lying down before. And I thought it was unwell at first, but then I found out it was just very heavily
But
pregnant.
don't you find it odd that instead of putting what happened to Meghan Markle's cooking show, because nobody cares about Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is not a big deal, but everybody wants the Prince thing. You know that I was told that Oprah went to that book first because the owner of the bookstore is very wealthy and is a good friend of Oprah's, but also because she thought Harry was going to be there. I can guarantee you that if Harry had been there, Oprah would have asked to take a picture with him and post it.
Well, yeah.
But with Meghan,
Well, she's losing popularity in America, isn't she, Oprah? I don't think anyone really likes her anymore. I think she's just an unpopular billionaire. She's lost all her credentials.
Absolutely. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be watching, guys. If you want, I'm gonna see if I can do the live today with the debate, Trump and Kamala Harris debate. I hope we can all watch it. It's gonna be awesome. I don't know what time it's gonna be, but I'm hoping that and who cares about Polo? Polo is not even, nobody knows about Polo. Even in the UK and Europe, it's not a big thing. So it's Harry's Polo. They try to
Well,
put
it's a very niche thing to do, isn't it? And it's not really. I mean, I know there's a big thing in Argentina for it, but I consider it a quite a
nobody's
hierarchy.
gonna watch that show, just
Posh.
like they didn't watch the Invictus Grift either. That Invictus thing didn't hit the numbers. Uh, Nothing. Megan's cooking show has been postponed indefinitely. But yeah, I mean, who's gonna watch that? And as I said on my ex, I said, so they try to put Catherine's, they try to utilize Catherine's message of hope of surviving cancer to Polo. So great, another platform for Harry to torture more animals. That is so unrelatable and as boring as Harry and Meghan Markle.
No, I mean, I just find it bizarre anyway that they continually overshadow the royals or try to overshadow the
No, he
royals
couldn't
whenever there's an
overshadow. Did you see the
announcement. But
internet?
do you see the most, it's the bewilders me that they do this every time there's something that the royals do. They put out an announcement about something that they're doing, and it's crass and it's inappropriate, and they time it to overshadow or try to overshadow Princess Catherine and Prince William. And it must get very, very disturbing for Prince William and Prince Catherine to have to continuously go, oh, look, they've done it again. Like, why can't you just give it a bit of, a couple of days, some breathing space? They never do.
But
And
you see, the thing with Catherine is she does her own thing and that's it, really. You know,
yeah,
she does her she does her own thing and that's it. Let me see, because William and Catherine are trending. Let me see. Oh, and did you see he went to this? Oh, let's watch, because I don't know if you know that he went to a school today. Let me show you. He went to a school today. Oh my God! I sort of got that guy walking. He's so bloody GQ, and that stubble. You got them right. I would kneel too. Being a perv. I'm being a perv.
oh, bless her. You'd be so nervous.
Look at that. Look at, oh, yummy, yummy to the tummy. That man is fine. But let me show you, because he went there. He went there. This is Meghan Markle yelling and screaming. I've been watching this over and over. I mean, you know,
Oh, so
I hope
lovely.
they would give us baby number 4. That'd be so fantastic. With
Oh,
baby
wouldn't
number
that be
4.
great? Yeah.
Look at
It
the way he
must be,
puts her
I
hand.
think you can see he's so relieved. I think you can see on his face, he was probably going through it quite badly in that time.
Can you
He looks
imagine? So, yeah.
happy.
This man lost his mom too. People forget that. And he was much older and he was actually closer to his mom than that idiot. Look at them. These are real children. Hello.
Is this filming?
Yes, it is. We're watching it.
Hello. Is this
Hello,
filming?
Louis, George.
Hello.
Aren't
Is this
they so
filming?
cute?
They're
Hello.
very cheeky, aren't they? Look at them.
I know. I love them.
Got
I
a lot of
think they're so
character.
cute.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I
They
love.
look like such a happy family and a well-rounded. They look like good kids. You see a lot of children, and you kind of, they're a representation of you, aren't they? You're the one that guides them and nurtures them. So these kids are like are just lovely, really.
Yeah, they seem very relieved. I was crying. I feel get emotional, and her parents, because they've been a strength of for them. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they didn't put Charles there. But they put them the Middletons and stuff like. But that's okay.
Well,
That's okay.
remember these guys are going to be the powerhouses soon, aren't they? They're the new fresh blood. They're going to be the ones that are going to be really everybody's main focus, and they're united as a family. And these videos really kind of show that, don't they? I think it makes them look really relatable as well when they're out there doing this.
They're absolutely gorgeous, and this woman is just beautiful. And the hatred, that I did a video today. Please go watch it, guys. Some people were saying she's dead, and they're just doing this is all AI and a body double.
What? Who's
I
saying
kid you not.
that? Oh my God. I mean,
Reporters, this is
that's called extreme broadcasting, guys. That's the difference there between a completely fabricated load of crap.
No. And then there's even this other the reporters. Oh yeah, the message was lovely, but this video is not really hitting the mark. And I'm like, so this is why I'm telling you, there's always going to be people criticizing, no matter what you do, coming up with the worst possible things.
In life, we're always going to have people criticize us, and you just have to uphold your own
Yeah.
moral compass and live righteously in the light and in the dark. And as long as you do that, you've got nothing to worry about. Fuck everybody else's opinions, just get on with it and enjoy yourself. And life is so short. Oh, look at that, they look amazing.
You know what they said when do you remember when Prince William was supposed to attend that church and do a reading at the King Constantine's, and he missed it? It was all of the last minute. He missed it. It's because Catherine had been diagnosed with cancer, apparently, which is why he dropped everything like a man should.
Yes, he's been really quite, he's been the backbone to them. And obviously he's had double whammy of this with his dad too. So once has King Charles had the all clear yet? He hasn't, has he? Not quite.
Well, no, he's not quite out. I don't know, because we don't know very much about it.
No, it's yeah. I think maybe his seems more aggressive, but I might just be that's just an opinion. But I'm hoping that hopefully he would also be
I love
free.
I like them so very much. They look so happy. Is that Louis? Look how far up he look, that boy. Look how far high up he is. He would give me a heart attack, that's for sure.
Oh, they look so happy.
He goes on that train.
Oh, it is lovely.
Look at that. Look at what's wrong with him? Is he a squirrel? He's not a squirrel. He should be going up there. Look at that.
Paula, has King Charles had chemo?
I don't know, but they said he was taking treatment. I don't know if it was alternative treatment or what, but look at that. I think that we're going to see the gladiator moment. We're going to see the gladiator moment.
Oh, this running through the wheat. Yes, touching the wheat.
Look at
I love that film. That was amazing, that film.
Yeah, amazing. Look at her. Oh, God bless her soul. God bless her soul, There we go. I think this is, look at George there. He looks a lot like Prince William.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. But Charlotte looks like Princess Catherine, I think.
Yeah.
It's great. They're lovely. A beautiful family.
Kind of. You know that Louis is pure Middleton.
Yeah. He is, yeah.
That boy can walk in the middle of the family and you will know he's a Middleton. But Charlotte and George, they're very well mixed. She reminds me a lot of the Queen and the Queen's niece, the late Princess Margaret's daughter.
Yeah.
Lady Chato. She looks so much like her, But
they're a great looking family, lovely family. Good kids, well behaved, obviously been brought up well mannered.
Louis is not that well behaved, but he tries.
You can tell with children how they've been brought up. Usually,
they're good natured. They're good natured. You can be a little bit naughty, but as long as you're good natured and have a good heart, I think that Harry has always had a rotten heart, to tell you the truth.
I think it hasn't helped with this partner. I think he could have maybe gone in hope. Well, I would have liked to.
Wait a minute. He had great girlfriends that dumped him.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
He was paranoid and wasn't very nice. And from what Cressida said, one of his latest girlfriends, said that for Valentine's Day, when they were going out, he took her to a 30-pound meal.
Who took her out for a 30-pound meal?
Harry.
Oh, Harry did. Oh, okay. Well, he's losing. He's not getting as much money as he used to. So.
What about Archie and Lilibet? Who are they? Who are those kids? I mean, please. I can guarantee you that Meghan, this is why they posted that crap thing, about that thing of Netflix with Meghan and Harry kissing. Did you see that picture? Did you see that?
Yeah.
You saw
bring it up?
Huh?
Do you want to bring it up?
Yeah, I have it here. Let me see. I have to send it to myself.
Did you take antihistamines, Paula?
I've taken everything that you can possibly think of. I still don't have it. Let me see. It should be here. I have it here somewhere.
Well, we know they're cheapskates because they donate drums and basketballs. I mean, what is the point of that? I don't understand.
I'm gonna show you what they posted here. I'm gonna show it to you so you can see. This is they posted with Harry and Meghan kissing. So I'm gonna send it to myself. This is how pathetic that is. Netflix love, and then you will see real love. This is why I did my video on today, and I advise you to go watch it. So I'm gonna show you this because this is really funny. This is what Netflix posted to compete. Harry abusing Apollo. I'll post it up. Wait 1 second. Oh my god. I could take something for where did I download this? Okay, I'm gonna share with you. That's what that's it. That's what Netflix posted.
Oh, how lovely. Kissing
They
over a
love
dying horse.
Megan probably starting not to puke there because you see, she doesn't need to be loving anymore. We've seen her in action.
I mean, the horse thing I can't quite get over. I mean, what is wrong with him, really? Why did he do that? There's no need for it. But I do think a lot of this affection now is for the cameras.
It's over the top. It's absolute tosh.
We're seeing the demise of their marriage slowly, aren't we? But how far it's going to go and what corners and avenues it's going to take is quite interesting. How it's going to
absolute. They're absolute morons. Him and this is who they are. I'm going to show you this. Wait 1 second. This is the real state of the marriage because you all remember Harry hugging that other woman in Colombia, feeling really comfortable. That's the state of their marriage. That really sums it up, guys.
Well, there was a big distance between. I did a video on this as well. I felt he was a bit too close to the green pants lady, and he put his arm around the back of her, which it sat there for quite some time. And it's uncomfortable for her because she's probably thinking, what is he doing? He's touching me, maybe not intentionally, but it seems intentionally. And there seemed to be a vibe there. And he was very distant from Meghan. He didn't have a conversation with her. And I could see she was clocking his behavior. And she was deadly silent, and there was just no connection. Normally you're next to your partner and you're chatting away about what you're watching, and there was none of that. He was very close to the green pants lady, and I did a little video on that anyway, but that was I found that quite interesting. He's trying to get attention from other women because he's maybe not getting what he needs from Meggie Weggie.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you these pictures. This is, by the way, that's not the very same day. People are saying that Harry was there at the book opening. That is not true. I'll show it to you. These are pictures. She's with different clothes, okay? Because we said that they're not together. Now, Meghan went. You see how she dressed for that opening, right? This is a different day. Okay, this is a different day when Meghan went there with Harry. Okay, now this is Oprah because now they're saying that Harry wasn't there. This is Ellen, of course. This is at the different day when Harry was there. Meghan is not even wearing, of course, hugging. Godmother's book, named by none other than Oprah. Godmother's officially opened its door this weekend in Summerlin, surrounded by our brilliant community for 3 unforgettable days, September 6 to 8. We celebrated their co-founded by Jennifer. But look, they're wearing absolutely different clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Oprah. So for people who are saying that, this is an absolute separate day. This is not when Meghan. So with the day that Meghan Markle went, because they do watch what we say, guys. So because they heard that we said, where is Harry and all kinds of things, now they're posting those pictures.
Yes.
Because you see, right. The person from that godmother's thing is whatchamacallit, his agency is WME, William Morris Endeavor. And the funny thing is that Meghan just met those people, but she's always hugging them to make it look like they're besties.
Yes, yes. And there's this weird fascination with Oprah, and I think that they're really trying to cling on to whatever kind of fodder is left in the celebrity buckets.
I'm going to show
And
you something here. I'm going to show you something here so people can understand that. This is different. This is Mega Move. Let me see. Says the suspects are leaving the party Friday night, saying goodbye to Godmother's Bookbuster Friday. This occurred last Friday, and they're putting out the images today in a pathetic attempt to overshadow Catherine. That's Harry. Let me show you when Megan was reading the book, and of course she's putting those pictures. And remember when we said that there were no pictures of her hugging Oprah? Now you get pictures of her hugging Oprah. Why? Because Harry is there. But when she was there on her own, she had to get her. I'm trying to get Megan's small thing here. She had to get her what you might call it. Her there. You see?
yeah.
She's on her own. Look at that.
Oh dear. And someone's put in the chat, Megan, Leah put in the chat, Megan always looks like she's going to burst a blood vessel with her Joker smile. It's true. It's so strained and forced, isn't it? And really, really, it's a fake facade. She doesn't seem to know how to be genuine or relaxed. It's really difficult and stiff.
Absolutely. But this is why Harry, look how she went, because she went on her own. And these are the pictures that came out by her own Sussex Sugars. I'll show it to you. Let me see if Oprah posted anything about that because, oh no, she hasn't posted it yet. Nothing. But let me see here. I'll show you. Okay, nothing. Let me see. Nothing. No, not even there. That's not there. She's doing her interview. Nothing. She's signing books somewhere, but it's not that book club or anything like that. No,
Do you
nothing
think
with her.
she's typically she's flirting with men again and again and again? Because we see this time and time. She's always in conversation with men more than she is with women.
Yeah, I'm just looking for this because Oprah hasn't posted anything, but it's so funny that they go the very next day, and this time they're all dressed up for pictures. Because when they went that day, they weren't dressed up for pictures, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. I'm going to show you here. Let me see. I'll show it to you right now. Wait 1 second. Okay, this was, I'm going to show you this. This was, oh, here they have the updated picture. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to show you this, okay, for people to see. They weren't wearing makeup. Oprah was looking like crap. This is before. This was on Friday or Saturday, September 8th. I don't know because September 8th was the grand opening, right? This is Megan.
Okay, so let's just roll that back for a second. September the 8th is the anniversary of the Queen's death.
That's when she was there.
Unbelievable. I mean, how disrespectful is that? Why bother? Why do it on that date?
Oh no, sorry. Let me show you this. I'm sorry. So look at that. Look how she's dressed. No makeup, nothing. Oprah is wearing something crappy. This is the godmother's place. But they do watch us, guys. Look how Oprah's dressed with that dishevel. She's wearing her glasses. Look at that. See? She's just sitting there and talking, and there's nothing there. I'm going to show you another one here, and you're going to see, because then you can see the updated with her wearing white, hugging the lady. It's so funny.
Thank you, Gwen Mendes, by the way. Rachel made sure her book, The Stench, was placed.
Here we go. Look at her. Look what she's wearing. She's not wearing makeup. This is her assistant because there were no pictures at the time. There was nobody taking pictures, right? So she got her assistant to get these pictures out. Look how Oprah is dressed and wearing, right? Yeah. Oprah's not wearing any makeup, looking all disheveled and stuff like that, right? Do you see that? Look how she's wearing, how she's dressed, right? But look at Oprah. Now, they post these pictures here. You see, look how Megan is all made up with the hair and stuff like that, right? And she's hugging that woman inappropriately, and of course she's with Harry. Look, now she's all glammed up. She put more makeup on, and the weave is down, and now she's hugging Oprah because she listens to us. And Oprah was there because Harry was there, but Oprah is no longer wearing the same clothes. Nobody is.
But why have they changed?
Because this is another day.
Another day. So there's no chance of this being just a dress change moment in any way. No.
And she's no longer wearing pearls, she's wearing diamonds. And there is Oprah talking about something else with this gentleman, and then you see she's wearing something else.
Isn't it bizarre though? And to announce,
I don't understand why she wears white bras with black things.
Well, I just find it really crass that she's done this on the anniversary of the Queen's death. I think that's disgusting, really. I don't think they should be doing anything on the anniversary of the Queen's death.
I don't mind that, but it's the lie, It's the lie. Here, you see Oprah posing with these ladies there. Not with Meghan. This is a picture that probably Meghan got her assistant to take, because she's getting posting pictures because Catherine put it, but she's such a has-been. She's such a skank. I swear to God, So these are not the same pictures. And that's another time and another day. Harry was not with her there. They've done this much later at another day. So because they do listen to what we say. They do listen to what we say. And when we say, oh, Oprah, because we've done a big deal that Oprah wasn't there, Oprah hasn't even put, to this day, Oprah still hasn't posted it in any of her social media, by the way. She doesn't have it in any of her social media, Oprah.
Because to be honest with you, they're not really that popular, are they? So it's a bit of a drag for other people when you're associated with Harry and Meghan at the moment, because all they do is moan about their life and trash the royals, and that's not really the type of people you want to be associated with.
And if you don't believe me, I'm going to show you all of Oprah's what you might call it, social. This is Oprah. She has 3 pages. This is Oprah. Are you sharing it?
Yeah.
This is Oprah. Okay. So I'm going to go Oprah's book club. Nothing. Okay. Let me click on here. She did a tell me everything. When did she post this? 9 hours ago.
Oh, that's not the same outfit, is it? Is it the same outfit? No, it's a different.
No, it's different. Yeah. And then let's see, maybe yesterday, 23 hours ago. Nope. Well, this is a little video that was 1 day ago. Nope. Oh, maybe this one. And this is Oprah's book club, right? Or maybe it's in the Oprah Daily.
She's got quite a but I don't think she's doing. I think she's finding it difficult to pull away from them. I would assume she's got herself mixed up, a bit like Serena Williams.
She wants to keep the link with Harry because Oprah believes that Harry's going to end up going back to the royal family, and she's going to want to interview Harry, not Meghan.
Yes. This is the thing, and I do think the only way Harry's ever going to redeem himself is by leaving her and going back to the royal family, and there could be some, good PR spin to get him back in the fold and make him popular again.
But Oprah knows that if Harry divorces, when this divorce happens, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, she wants to keep close to Harry because she wants to grab that first interview with Harry.
Yeah, though you could be. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But do you think she'll interview Meghan separately?
She wants Harry's side of you.
Maybe she wants to marry Harry. You never know.
God, she's a lesbian, isn't she?
She's a lesbian. I didn't know that.
I don't know, but I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get going because
we're finishing. We're wrapping up. Thank you for joining me, Paula. It's been a pleasure, and I'm really pleased.
No, and thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and go watch my videos. Go watch my videos.
Yes. And thank you for all of the support for Paula today. We really appreciate you. Like, subscribe. I'll put Paula's links in the description box. And just before I go on, say it. Go
on Victoria.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, the disclaimer. Okay, you should put at the beginning, gorgeous, not at the end. Yeah.
I did forget, to be honest. I had a little intro going, so that was more important.
You should do it in the intro. You should attach it to the intro.
Oh, I should do that after. I was
Yes.
just excited to get that up and running. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys don't mind liking, subscribing, sharing, and thank you again for, you know, being so supportive of Paula and supportive of me as well. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for all the payments as well that you put through, which is
Super
great.
chats.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah,
But
thank
it's
you very
so
much,
fun. It's so
Footsie
fun.
Girl, Kim P, and Gwen Mendez. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, sweetie.
And my moderators, thank you. Bye, everybody. Love you lots. Take care. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye.